Hey people, I'm live. Welcome to another fun-filled hump day here in Toronto. It's overcast, it's around 9 degrees, and there's a chance of rain, but hopefully that won't happen. And I'm here at the corner of University Avenue and Queen Street West. And I see Colleen. Hello Colleen, how you doing? And Adviserate, hello to you. And thank you very much, Adviserate. And Mark MW, hello. Ron Diaz, hello. John Burke, Vivian Johnson. Picard, how you doing? Hello Gertish. Steve Mikra, hello. Wesley Torres, how you doing? Nancy Mattis, good to see you. And thank you very much, Mark MW. Andrew S, hello, hello. Marie Palmer, what's up? Hey, Brad Palmer. Harjot, how you doing? Craig O'Connor, Anna K, thank you very much, Anna. Kevin Hawthorne, I like to walk, hello, hello. Toronto Do Up Music Guy, good to see you. Karimon, hello. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, I hope I am. Alright, nice crowd here. So I thought we would head west along Queen Street since we're right here. And rush hour is still underway. YouTube is giving you issues, is it, Nancy? Hey, Sunjib, hello. There's Queen and University. Hey, Mike Landry's in the house with a super chat, 220 super sticker actually. Thank you very much, Mike Landry, for the awesome support as always, and welcome. Hey, Jennifer Gala, hello. Good to have you. Hey, Mahian Mohammed, how you doing? Thank you very much. Go west, young man. Go west. Hey, Clayton Crawford, what's up? Hey, Greg Hubers, how you doing? Evening, Peter Stock. Hey, Miguel. I'm very well. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go all the way down to Trinity Bellwoods. Whoa. Clayton Crawford is flying to Newfoundland. Hey, Scott Lala, thank you very much. I think 2 million of that 5 million was due to that viral short.
You just say things that are so
Hello, Jacqueline. How you doing? And Joe Smith, what's up? Kind of weighed down here. My pockets are full of stuff. I probably look pretty lumpy. I got an umbrella just in case it starts raining. I got my big reusable bag, which is quite bulky and hard to stick in a pocket without making it all lumpy. Hey Scott, hello. Hey Whitby dude, good evening. Everybody's rushing at rush hour. Hey, Darren Ross. Hey, welcome. Two Toronto icons in one shot. Joe, it's around 9 Celsius last time I looked. I certainly do remember Speaker's Corner. I never got the chance to go in it though, unfortunately. Hey Dagatex, how's it going? Here's the black market. I started one of my videos with Megan inside here. This is one of her favorite places to go when she's in the city. Hey Yogi, welcome to the busy hump day stream. The food looked tasty? Yeah, it was tasty. It was as tasty as it looked, maybe even more.
You're a cool kid.
Hey, Intuitive Imprints, what's up? streetcars backed up all the way down the street here. Streetcars all the way down that way. Yeah, streetcars going all the way up this way. One right after the other. Hey, Carl Roth, good evening. Black Bull, one of the oldest establishments in the city. So, yeah, this stretch of Queen has a really wide sidewalk. On the other side, though, it's quite the opposite. There's Rivoli. Hey, Hunter Stewart, hello. It's overcompensating, right? And the legendary Horseshoe Tavern. Is Spadina. And the preacher guy with the stupid music is not on the corner. That's a nice change. Here's a look south down Spadina. I'm not sure, Andrew S. Is that an old movie from the 70s? I don't remember. Something called Condor. Queen and Spadina, always interesting. It's a recent spy show. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I remember Videodrome. I saw that when I was a teenager. That movie freaked me and my friends out pretty good. That one was set in Toronto. It's one of David Cronenberg's movies from the 80s. Hey, Linda Jane Jackson, thank you very much. Good evening. TO is bouncing for sure. Hey, Allie, how you doing? Oh, look at this little guy. Is that a corgi? Is that what you call those dogs? Yeah, quite the busy, loud day today along Queen Street. Hey, Mr. Hippo, what up? I just see a super chat pop in there. Andrew Nielsen, $11 super chat. Thank you very much, Andrew. Your support has always been awesome, and I appreciate it very much. I hope you're enjoying the walk along very busy Queen Street West. And hello, Lena. How you doing? Are they going to put a building here? I certainly hope so. They dug a pretty good hole. That doesn't look like it's doing anything at the moment, though. No sign of construction. Yeah, we're getting a little further west away from the kind of crazy heart of downtown. Hey, the real Gumby, what's up? And Vivian Johnson, also an awesome $13.99 super chat. Congrats on another achievement. I'm just flying through them. Keep on keeping on, and I will. And thank you, of course, for all of your amazing support, Vivian. You know how much it means to me. Yeah, it feels good to hit the nice big round numbers, you know.
Like, not like friends, but like they're all in a group chat to discuss like. 6 months.
So once we get to Trinity Bellwoods, we might as well check out the cherry blossoms there. I haven't been there yet. I've only been to the U of T little section of trees. Portland Street. Hey, Wing Zero, hello. And I think I read just recently that the cherry blossoms bloomed or blossomed a few weeks early this year, thanks to that kind of little heat wave we had recently. And this has always got my attention every time I walk past. This is the Bovine Sex Club, a well-known live music venue here on Queen Street. Their very interesting storefront. I've never really taken the time to really examine everything that's up here though. Got like an old car door, many bike tires, and a few full bikes from what I can see, or partial bikes. I see a tricycle there. I see some old gadgets or toy trucks. Yeah, a toy truck. I see a stuffed lamb or bunny rabbit. My goodness. Some old circuit boards. I wonder what they're from. Very interesting. And this was a weird looking bike at one time. I'm glad it found itself a home now. Is that a ski? Looks like a ski. Yep. It's a Toronto landmark. That's been there as long as I can remember. Hey Smitty, it's not very chilly. It feels rather mild right now. Around 9 Celsius, but without any cold wind, or very little anyway, so very ideal conditions for a long walking stream. And it's become a bird's nest. It kind of has, right? But that probably adds to its charm.
This is like fucking 50, like a foot. I said you're 7 feet tall.
Hello, Nia. How are you doing? And here's Bathurst. So we're leaving downtown now once we go west of Bathurst. This is where we enter the Queen West neighborhood. all that loud engine revving, and then he just had to stop in traffic like 100 feet up ahead. Getting nowhere fast. You seeing a Tim Hortons? Yeah, you'll see some Tim Hortons here and there. Not as many as you might expect though, but at one time you barely saw any Tim Hortons in the core of Toronto. It's just in the last 10 years or so that they started setting up shop all over downtown. Yeah, pretty much, right? Slam on the gas. Oops, slam on the brakes. Step on the gas? Yeah, that's it. First Police Academy movie. Yeah, I remember that. I had that movie actually. There's some great scenes from around the city, circa like 1984 or so. I think my favorite part was when they were dealing with the riot. And all that was filmed in Kensington Market and Liberty Village. Two neighborhoods that are quite far away from one another, but in the movie they made it seem like it was all the same area.
It's like a park and like a
Gucci, Gucci, wah, wah, wah. I don't know if that's what that song was, but that's what popped into my head. So, anyone just joining the stream, we were walking down Queen Street West in the West Queen West neighborhood. We began at the corner of Queen and University just about a half an hour ago. "88 miles an hour." Was it Doc Brown? 88 miles an hour! Great Scott! Hey, Andy Wood. Yeah, it is a very nice evening. Doesn't look like I'm going to get rained on, so I'm happy about that. Anything here Megan would like? I don't know if this is her style. I don't think it's pretty enough.
quality of the evidence that she has. It's worth
yeah, something like that. And good evening to you, sir. Sorry to hear about your bandmate passing away some time ago. Would have been nice to see a ZZ Top reunion, but alas, that won't be happening. That might have been Cousin It. Shawarma West. I've never seen a Shawarma East on my side of town. Come on, Shawarma people, give me Shawarma East. And whoa, Nancy Mattis, $20. Ken, congrats. Fun facts about your great city. The Dead South song, In Hell, I'll Be in Good Company. And I think the same company that made the CN Tower made the Seattle, Washington Space Needle. That is awesome, Nancy. Thank you so much for your generous support. I'm not sure about the CN Tower and the Space Needle. The Canadian National Railway, I think, was behind the CN Tower. I'm not sure who built the Space Needle in Seattle. Queen West, you're asking what area is this? It's your name, Queen West. Hey, Watcher, hello, and hello, Melissa WH. How you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Skinny dip. Well, I think the water might be a tad too cold still, so I'm going to hold off on that. But look, we have found Trinity Bellwoods. That didn't take so long. Let's check out the cherry blossoms here. You think you heard it's going to snow? Where? Not in the city. Surely not in the city. That's what I heard, and don't call me Shirley. There's a bit more here than there was at the U of T library. And a lot more people. Yeah, the Space Needle was built in the 60s, right, Nancy? I think the mid-60s. And then the CN Tower was built about 10 years later. And also, if you put them side by side, the CN Tower is about 3 times the height of the Space Needle. The Space Needle looks like a little miniature thing beside the CN Tower. I can actually smell them now. I remember Vivian, was that you who asked before if I could smell the cherry blossoms, and I said no? Well, this time I can. I can smell something. Hey, Tom Seeley, $10. All the best to your continued success. Curious as to who your favorite writer is. Thank you very much, Tom, for your awesome support. Very much appreciated. And my favorite writer, I haven't thought about it in a while. When I was younger, I used to say Robert Heinlein, the science fiction writer, because I think I had more novels written by him than anyone else. And I always enjoyed everything he wrote. So let's just stick with that. Let's stick with Robert Heinlein. He wrote some famous books. I think his most famous novel was called Stranger in a Strange Land, right? He also wrote Starship Troopers, which became a movie in the 90s. A good movie, by the way. Hey, Manish Plays, hello. Oh, I was totally a sci-fi guy, Ali. I still am. That's my favorite genre of entertainment, whether it be books or movies or TV. Followed closely by comedy. Sci-fi and comedy are neck and neck. Not really a fan of horror. And I like action, adventure, and superhero movies and all that stuff, but not as much. And some solid dramas I do enjoy, of course. I mean, it's not like I don't like a good drama movie. But that's not my go-to. Yeah, Intuitive Imprints. Yeah, his movies in the 80s were awesome, right? I think I own most of them, like RoboCop, Total Recall, Starship Troopers. I know he did some other ones, but those are the big three as far as I'm concerned. You can almost smell them. I can totally smell them. I don't think I've noticed that you can smell them before for some reason. Maybe it was always too windy on other days when I would do walks through the cherry blossoms. So there's no wind now. I do have RoboCop on VHS, and I also have Total Recall on VHS. Maybe you saw my little short, right? Is that how you knew that? RoboCop will do, I guess. That's my little apartment tour short. The RoboCop VHS made a little appearance in that short. Do they smell like cherries? I don't know. They smell just sort of like a sweet smell. I can't really peg it. You own all 3 RoboCop movies? Yeah, I'm not that hardcore. I didn't find that the sequels lived up to the original or the remake. There was a remake, right? I know there was a Total Recall remake. That one was shot in Toronto, the remake of Total Recall. I just feel a raindrop. I jinxed myself again. Well, I do have my umbrella if it starts to rain. Voiceover over for Christopher Lloyd. 1.21 gigawatts! Hey, thanks, Dagathex. Glad you're enjoying. Okay, now the sun is coming out, so if it thinks it's going to rain, I don't think it's going to last very long. Doc, are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear? No, Ken.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good.
Watch your YouTube.
You watch the channel? Nice. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, you too. Thanks. See you later. Nice meeting you. So that was the cherry blossoms in Trinity Bellwoods. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He said he watches Johnny and me. I think he thought I was Johnny at first, but then when I said I was Ken, he was like, oh yeah, he watches both of us. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, Vivian. So we're pretty close to Ossington. Might as well head up to Ossington and just take a walk up the Ossington Strip. There's actually a pizza place I wanted to take a look at. It was recently ranked by someone on Reddit as the best pizza place in the city, and I'd never been to it or even knew about it, so I looked it up and it's on Ossington, so maybe I'll take a walk past there just so I can bookmark it for future reference. Hey, Novocaust, what's up? No worries, no worries. Still plenty of walking to go. This is Shaw Street. no! Muzak! Here's Given Street. I've walked through here before. This is the street I first lived on when I was new to Toronto in 2010. I just lived right up there. Just for a brief amount of time. Hey, Gertish, awesome. 13.5. I think I'm pretty close to 13.6. I was last time I looked. Hey, Cindy Randall, good evening. All right, here is Ossington Avenue. Yeah, it is lovely weather. Not too shabby. Not much wind, which I appreciate. Looks like the street is closed off to traffic here, or at least most of it. Not completely. Another Marty McFly. Doc, you can't just walk in any corner store and buy plutonium. Did you rip that off? That's my shitty Marty McFly impression. Hey, Vanless Dweller, hello. Hey, Crikey, what's up? Yeah, I'm not sure if they're resurfacing the street. It looks like they might be or will be. One or the other. That's Bugs Bunny. Probably sounded more like Bugs Bunny. Hey, Peter Bradfield, what's up? Watching for about 25 minutes. I do a much better Doc Brown, yeah. I will not argue with that. I love this little stretch of buildings here that they really fixed up. They look great. Like, look at this. You don't see something like that very often on these old storefronts in Toronto. Alright, heading north on Ossington. Yeah, that's right. Eric Stoltz was the original Marty McFly. And there's still footage existing of all the scenes they shot before he was replaced. Kind Kind of weird to think of anyone else but Michael J. Fox playing that role. And I like Eric Stoltz. He's good in lots of other movies he's been in, but for some reason he just was not right for Marty McFly. I think he was playing it a bit too serious. Watch any anime? No, that's something I've never really gotten into. Other than when I was a kid and I would watch some Japanese shows that were dubbed into English, like Battle of the Planets or Astro Boy. But that's pretty much the extent of my anime watching. Oh yeah, I totally watched South Park. I've been watching South Park since the very beginning. And I just recently watched the last episode of the season. Bug almost flew in my mouth. So I think this pizza place is right beside Rotate This, the record store. So I know where that is. So it's funny, I've never noticed the pizza place right beside it before. There's a mac and cheese restaurant right over there. Bobby Sue's Mac and Cheese. Yeah, there were some roles that just seemed so perfect for who played them that now you can't imagine anyone else even being considered for the role, right? Did I go past it? I might have walked right past it, you know? Or maybe not. Actually, I think Rotate This is right up here. Okay. Hey, Streets of Ontario. No, this is the Ossington Strip. Basically, Little Portugal. Dundas Street is right up ahead. So this is it here. Super Point. Apparently that's the best pizza for getting a slice. If you want a slice, it's the best place in Toronto. According to somebody on Reddit. Who made a very detailed post about all the best pizza places. Hey, funny dog, how you doing? I haven't seen the Mario movie. I might get around to watching it eventually. Yeah, all the patios are going to start filling up the street soon. And this becomes quite the lively nightlife area. I mean, it already is, but in the summertime it really ramps up. Yeah, I'll save getting a slice for another time when I'm in the area. So here's Dundas Street now. Little Portugal. Maybe I'll cross the street. For some reason I always walk on this side of Dundas when I'm heading east. I never walk on that side. Why? I don't know. Hey, Raja Patel, hello. Yes, all is well. It's a great day for sure. Let me cross. That was my root beer stash. It's running low.
With someone or what? Live or?
And now we're heading east. So we were heading west. There's Trinity Bellwoods again, this time the north side of the park. It's still $1.19. Yeah, last time I looked it was still $1.19. They hadn't raised it anymore. Yeah, that sidewalk has gotten enough attention from me in the past. This one is the one that needs my feet to be upon it. Now these aren't cherry blossoms, but they're still nice. See more cherry blossom trees over here though. It's another little patch of them that's separated from the main patch. Seemed like a lot of honking for nothing. Magnolia, yeah, that's what I was thinking. There are magnolia trees back there. Hey, thanks, Independent Mind. I'm just using my Samsung phone, S20 FE, streaming at 1080p with the Prism streaming app. Mona Lisa, blah 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 blah. I don't know the rest of the words to that. Hey, thanks John Burke. I'm enjoying it very much so far. That thing makes a lot of noise. Intuitive Imprints. Hey Morgan, I'm heading east now along Dundas. Just coming through Little Portugal, or coming out of Little Portugal, I guess. It's a lady dragging a garbage bin across the street. She's dragging it along the street, and it's making a very loud noise on the sidewalk. It has wheels, so I'm not sure why she isn't tilting it up. She could tilt it up so that the front of the bin is not on the ground, unless it's really heavy and she just can't tilt it up. But that's what I would do. I would just tilt it up, and then it would just roll silently. Hey, Maureen Bruce, hello. Thought it was a jackhammer. Yeah, I know, it almost sounds like one. I wonder how far she has to drag that thing. She's revving up her motorized garbage bin. I'm gonna take it for a ride. Here's one of the old sports bars that used to be a lot more common in Little Portugal. This one is gone now. The building has been sold, or the business. Let's say the building has been sold. But there used to be all sorts of those sports bars, even along Ossington. And I don't think there's any left on Ossington now. That was the old school Little Portugal. How it used to be. I wonder if that's how Oscar the Grouch got around Sesame Street, Skull Crusher. Slap some wheels on that trash can.
Simple and fun.
It's right across the street.
There's the CN Tower and the 7-Eleven side by side. Kind of a strange thing to see all at once. Maybe that's why Oscar was so angry. Did you know that the voice of Oscar the Grouch was the same person who did the voice of Big Bird? The puppeteer of Big Bird was Carol Spinney, right? And Carol Spinney also did the voice of Oscar. I'm not sure if he also was the puppeteer for Oscar, because I know some scenes had Oscar and Big Bird together. So maybe someone else was puppeteering Oscar. I don't know. Or they just did some editing magic. The Fourth Man and the Fire Pizzeria. Oh yeah, Ellie? Yeah? I have a new queue? Maybe I will. Hey, Jim Martin, how you doing? Yeah, I was talking to Johnny earlier today. Have I seen the Oscar commercials where his junk art is appreciated worldwide? I don't think so. Clayton, where can I find those?
Makes more sense that you're pulling in because the
Yeah, the Simpsons cast. Lots of voices are done by just a few people. About at Bathurst, I think. Bathurst and Dundas. What are they doing right here now? This wasn't here last time I walked through. Joe, I'm thinking maybe for another hour. But you can always catch the replay, by all means, if you need to eat. I think that takes precedence. Hey, Quad Mods, what's up? I guess this is no longer in operation. Oh, is that right, Novocost? Yeah. Check out all the cranes over here. I don't know if they show up very well, but that's a lot of cranes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a lot of cranes. Hey, Chuck Diamond, welcome. Good to see you on this Wednesday evening. That's the entertainment district where all those cranes are. Probably the fastest growing downtown neighborhood in terms of new towers anyway. Young and Bloor is probably second, or the area around Young and Bloor. And downtown east is also building new towers like crazy around Dundas and Church to Dundas and Jarvis in that area. Hey, Michael Stern, thank you. Same to you. And it smells good here because all of these shipping containers are Some pretty good restaurants there. Takeout. Thai street food there, I see. Filipino street food. Fried chicken street food. Everything is labeled as street food. Sushi. Oh, is that right, Peter? That is pretty cool. That is very cool. I think Carol Spinney just passed away not all that long ago, right? Well, this one moved to St. Andrew Street. Grilled cheese. There's a place where you can get grilled cheese. I've always been intrigued by this, but I think it just dead ends right over there. Every time I walk past, I think, should I walk up there? Then I'm like, I think it just dead ends right there, so I never go. Near the end of 2019. Okay, that sounds about right. Oh, you're going to be in Toronto at the end of May, Chuck. That's awesome. Pedestrian Sunday for sure, yeah. And we're actually approaching Kensington Market right now. It's just a few blocks up here along Dundas. I hope you have a great time in the city. Redevelopment of Alexandra Park over there underway. So we've got some unusual things happening in the chat, I see. Tom Bikes is a craving. This is no longer open. Mark S. I'm not sure yet what's for dinner. Top Gun Burgers, yeah. I would hope that if you go into Top Gun Burgers that they play the Kenny Loggins Danger Zone song on a continuous loop. Or maybe they could mix in the Berlin song, You Take My Breath Away, right? Just those two songs on a loop. So there's looking up into Kensington, Augusta Avenue. This is the marker. This is how you know you're coming into Kensington here. Got like a cat on top of the globe. They have that at some other entrances to the neighborhood as well. Hey, Richard Bishop, how you doing? We're passing by Kensington here, but we're also coming into Chinatown. You saw Berlin live. That's awesome. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. It's Kensington Avenue. We gonna rock on to Kensington Avenue.
Yeah, like you truly.
Hey, Randini. Hey, Lisa, hello. Joe Smith is back already. Metro was the best live, not to be confused with Metric. Anyone know the band Metric? They were, well, they still are together. I don't think they broke up, but they aren't constantly in the local Toronto scene the way they used to be, but they're a Toronto band. A good one. Alright, Spadina and Dundas. Welcome to the heart of Chinatown. Hey, Devin Sullivan, hello. Cheap Trick, yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to see them. So we were at Queen and Spadina a while ago, and now we're at Dundas and Spadina. Got the Chinatown Center Mall there. I'm always on the lookout for the dinguses. That was loud. Hello.
Hello.
That's kind of cool. I've never walked up this alley before. I might have to save that for a future video. I can sing with that voice. I don't know if I want to try. Have I ever met Kim Mitchell? No, but I have seen him play a show though. In my hometown, he played an outdoor show at the waterfront in a park. You'll watch that video, Lisa? All right. When was I last in Graffiti Alley? Doesn't feel like all that long ago. What was it, like a few weeks ago? I walked through there, maybe a month tops. Hey sugar, do 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 do. Oh honey, honey, do 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 do. You don't know Gopher Soda, Novokos? Might as well go for soda, nobody hurts and nobody dies. Or something like that. I'm not as scared of no alley. They call my name, especially if there's fire escapes in the alleys, then they really call my name. Hey Shavabalan, how you doing? And hello LRM Guitars, Paradise Skies, there's another song. I always get a kick out of this, the Lucky Charm Moose Village. That's what it's called up at the top there. And there's a moose there. Can you see the moose? I think that's one of the moose that was all around the city in the 90s when they had this whole tourism campaign with all these painted mooses everywhere. Mooses? Moose? Meese? Yeah, it looks like a great place. It's always busy. Moosin. I like that one. The Moosin. Dwayne Gretzky. I have heard of them. I've seen a few YouTube videos of them. As a matter of fact, I think a friend of mine from my hometown, North Bay, sometimes plays with Dwayne Gretzky. Or he has played with them at one time or another. The correct plural of moose is mice. That can be confusing. People stole the antlers off of those moose, did they? That sucks. People are the worst. I remember my hometown, North Bay, as I just mentioned a moment ago, erected some statues in a downtown parkette of all the characters from the For Better or For Worse comic strip, because the author, creator of For Better or For Worse, Lynn Johnston, lived in North Bay, or just outside of North Bay. So she was part of the local community. So, you know, it was kind of a big deal at the time. That comic strip was very popular, probably the most popular daily comic strip in the world at the time. And so they made these life-size statues of all of the characters from the show, or from the strip, I should say, and erected them in the downtown parkette. And yeah, they didn't last very long before people started vandalizing them. And eventually it had to be taken away because they were ruined. So people are the worst, even in North Bay. Hey, have a good one, Richard Bishop. It was great seeing you again. It's been a while. That is so loud. Chuck Diamond, I think it's around 9 degrees Celsius. So, not too bad, like mild enough to make for a pleasant walk. You remember that, Marie? Right. Like, I don't know how long those, I can't remember how long they were in the parkette there, but it didn't seem like all that long. Not more than like a year or so. I think this is the fire truck that we just saw go by. I think it went around the block. There is always construction, Chuck. When you're here, you'll see the extent of it. It's mind-boggling, really. I'm going to plug in my power bank here. There we go. I'm plugged in. Oh, that guy was playing the "Every Time I Look at You I Go Blind" song, but I think he was playing the original version by 5440, not the Hootie and the Blowfish version, so I appreciate that. Hey Nancy Mattis, have a good night. Sleep well, and thank you once again for your support and joining in on the stream for a while. Hope you enjoyed it. Whoa, I just killed my gimbal. There we go. I have it plugged into this power bank now, and anytime I pull on the cord a bit too much, the gimbal does not like that. I'm not gonna make it. This is University Avenue. Well, I might check it out, Shavabalan, I might. I'm not exactly sure yet. I have recorded it before, though, in past years. It's always quite the sight to see. There's often lots of copyright music playing during the parade, though. I remember a few years ago, I think 2019, I did a video of the parade and I got a copyright claim, and that was before my channel was even monetized. This is what has been called Little Tokyo we're currently walking through. I think upwards of like 100,000 people take part in the parade, right? It's massive. It's totally massive. And this year might be bigger than it has been in the last few years, given everything that's been going on.
Yes, that's right. Yes, definitely.
Hey, Sapand, good evening. Max Webster. I prefer Max Webster over the solo stuff that he did after. I think Max Webster was definitely much better music. That's just my opinion.
What are you saying?
So we are coming up to Dundas and Bay. Patio lantern sucks. I like it better than Gopher soda. Is that the guy who wrote the dictionary? Yeah, that's him, Novelcost. Yeah, that's the ticket. Hey, Clayton Crawford, have a good night. Thank you for watching the stream for a while. You can always catch the rest of it later on in the replay. Hey, Wayne Stewart, $10. Always enjoy my walks. I don't get into Teo very often. Nice to see all the sights. Thank you very much for your awesome support. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying all the sights via my live stream. I'm happy to bring them to you. Hey, Goddess Vibes. Glad you're enjoying as well. Is the stream going to end? Eventually it will end. You never know. Maybe it'll be the stream that never ends. I'll give Toronto Tech in Transit a run for his money. The infinite stream. Settle in for the rest of your life. So I'll be walking. Walking forever. Yeah, it's pretty busy. It's pretty busy. I guess hump day is a day everyone likes to get out and do stuff. Hey, no worries, Wesley. Stop every once in a while to make sure I didn't miss any chats here. Rika, almost 2 a.m. for you. Wow, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously sleep is important, so you can also check back later and watch the replay. But have a good night if you do decide to check out and get some sleep. And hey, PAG, how you doing? Belly Busters, yum yum yum. And I think that's the only downtown Red Lobster over there also. And there's also a Denny's nearby. That's the only Denny's that I know of. To be a really rundown hotel right here. Yeah, I was talking about this in another stream recently. All the adjoining old townhouses are also boarded up and looks like they're awaiting demolition, but I don't see any active redevelopment notice on site though, so I'm not sure what the situation is there. I've never come across a Dunkin' Donuts, no. I don't think we have those, do we? Hey, Nas the Transit Kid, how you doing? Elm Street looking quite charming right now. We have Dunkin' Donuts. I've never seen one. Hey, thanks, Sapand. So we're walking north along Bay Street now. They're called just Dunkin'. It doesn't have quite the same ring to it. I remember Robin's Donuts. I actually worked there in Novikos for one day. I went in for training during an overnight shift where we were doing all the baking, because back then donut shops baked all their donuts on site. Some still do, I guess, but most don't anymore. And after one night of baking, which I successfully completed, I just decided, yeah, I don't want to do this as my job every night, so that'll be it for that. Thanks for the fun and games for one night, but I'll be moving on now. Yeah, I'd like to go back to Ottawa. It's been a while. I have been to the city many times before, but not recently. I think it would be fun to go there and do some videos. Montreal too, since it's not all that far away from Ottawa.
Go home and just, you're home. The motor okay.
Yeah, it was quite the messy, grueling job. But it did smell really good, I have to say that. And the donuts I made were all fresh and tasty, and I was like, wow, I did this. But yeah, that wasn't enough reason for me to keep doing it. You were in Montreal this weekend. Well, that's awesome. I hope you had a good time. We are on Bay Street, Nass the Transit Kid, heading north. That's College Street just up ahead. What is going on over here? Got 3 cowboys. 4 cowboys. Spring into downtown Yonge. They're Spanish-speaking cowboys, which is actually a thing for anyone who watches westerns. Let's walk through here. Well, that was exciting. that what they're referred to in Spanish, Novelcast? That sounds familiar. It's been a while since I've watched westerns. I used to watch them quite a bit when I was a kid, though. I'd like to visit Nova Scotia. It's another place I have yet to visit. I don't know if everyone heard what that guy said as I walked past him, but that's unfortunate for him, if that's the case. You heard it right, Novelcast? Tom, I've never visited the museum in the police headquarters, no. Might be worth checking out. Hey, Fern McKee. Yeah, I'd definitely like to visit Nova Scotia. Hey, Jenna A. I am very well. Good evening to you.
And I was like, no, say what you want to say. I was the type of myself. I said, you have any place to
Here is Young and College / Carlton. Hello. Yeah, Gertrude, it's very, very nice evening. This walk is perfect conditions for me, as far as I'm concerned. It's nice to get home from doing a live stream and not have to immediately jump in the shower. Walking along Carlton now, heading east. Your brother's name is Carlton? Years ago, someone stuck posters on all the poles along here with a picture of Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I got a kick out of that. is. I think I have a picture of one of those poles with Carlton on it on my Instagram. One of the oldest pictures on my Instagram, I think. Uh-oh, are we going to catch this dog doing its business here? I don't want to see that. Turn the turn the phone this way. On my way to Fillmore's again. I just can't stay away from that place, PAG. I just can't stay away. You think Dundas Square calls my name? That's nothing compared to Fillmore's. Guy's dance moves almost took me out. So here's church in Carlton. Peter, I remember that show. I'm old enough too. I'm old enough to remember when Mary Tyler Moore was only in her 30s. Not in her 20s though, that was before my time, but I used to watch the Dick Van Dyke Show in reruns. He was oblivious. He was totally oblivious. That sounds like something Megan would say, Novokos. Who can turn the world on with her smile? Church in Gerard.
like, I got 96.
I should have went this way. That's okay, I can go this way. You have an earwig? What the heck? Hey, Canadian lady, a $10 super chat. I'm enjoying my walk. Keep them coming. Wow, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying, Canadian lady, and your support is awesome. I appreciate that very, very much. And I'm enjoying taking this walk very much tonight, I have to admit. I enjoy all my walks, but some more than others, mostly due to weather. Tonight's weather is perfect for me, as I was saying earlier. Just looking west down Gerard. Right up there is where I was walking with Megan when she was in town, and some guy walking past us stopped and asked if we wanted to join his cult. And that's all captured in my video. He just was like, hey, I'm starting a cult. You guys should check it out. We're like, yeah, okay. We'd love to join your cult. That was an ambulance.
Okay. Like this way?
And we're just cutting through part of the Toronto Metropolitan University campus. It's like the sky is really cleared up. It was so overcast when I started. Not anymore. Hey, JD Fisher, what's up? What's up? Any perks in joining his cult? I don't know. He said there were posters all over the place that he put up. I haven't seen one yet. So if I see any perks on any poster, I'll call up Megan and we're in. Thought, what's missing from my life right now? I know, being a cult member. Hey, Jeff Bologna Ferry, how you doing? And look where I am now. This is a familiar spot. that I've been to many times before. This is the Gould Street Metro, closest grocery store to where I live, and this is where I'm going to wrap up the stream. I believe in a few minutes another popular YouTuber with the initials JS might be firing up a stream at 8:15 or so. So everyone can just hop right over there as I hop inside the Metro store. But thank you all for joining me on this lovely stream. I enjoyed it very much. And all the chats were awesome, and thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone with all your awesome support, or for all your awesome support. Very, very generous, and it's very, very much appreciated, more than you know. And I'll be streaming again in a few days as usual, and my premiere tomorrow evening on my channel will be happening. I hope you can all make it for that. Let me see if I can flip the camera around. There we go. There. All right, thanks everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Because as always, I will continue. So have a great evening. And subscribe if you haven't already. And hit the like button. And hit all the buttons. You know the drill. The whole YouTube spiel. Like, subscribe, share, yada yada yada. Do it all, because it actually does help. So, all right, thanks everyone.